Dion, we're back at training today, third session of the season. How are you feeling?
No, I'm delighted to be back. You know, it's good to be around the boys again. You know, you have your off season, you have your break, you have your little wind down, but you always miss that camaraderie. You miss being around boys that, you know, enjoy the same things as you. And yeah, no, I'm delighted to be back.
And what's the intensity of pre-season training been like so far?
It's been really good. You know, we've got Jimmy Stevenson in, someone that I know quite well, played with us back at Peterborough Sports a few years back, and you know, he's doing really well with his business. He knows what he's doing, and you know, it showed in the training sessions we've had so far. It's been tough, but it's been enjoyable, and I feel like we're going to reap the rewards when it comes to the new season. National
League North is a league that you are personally quite familiar with. What would you say are the main differences between Step 3 and 2?
It's a good question. I feel like there's a lot more full-time teams the higher you go up, and I think it becomes a bit more tactical. You've got to be a bit more switched on mentally, and of course the physical side, with it being full-time teams in there training every day, you've got to make sure that you're up to the task. And you know, with us being part-time, we've got to make sure we're working twice as hard. And you know, like I just said, with the people we've now got in, I'm sure that's going to happen.
Dan Jarvis and Peter Crook are familiar faces to you. You played with them previously at Sports. I'm sure you're happy to be reunited with them.
Yeah, I'm delighted. You know, played with Crookie for a good 3 years, and Jarvo was about 4 or 5 years. You know, I know what they're both about. Crookie's probably one of the best keepers in the National League North, has been for a good few years, and Jarvo is probably one of the most dangerous 10s I've played with, one of the best finishers I've played with, and I think he's going to fit in really well to this group of players.
And as people, what do they add to the squad?
Well, Crookie's got abundance of experience. He's played a lot of games at this level, and Jarvo's captain at Peterborough Sports at this level, you know, so he's got that leadership mentality as well as being a great lad around the boys. I think they're going to fit in like a glove.
All three of you have worked with the gaffer before. What is it about Jimmy Dean that encourages players to stay and players to sign?
I just think he's a natural born winner. I mean, his stats don't lie. He's got so many promotions in the career that he's had, and he just demands the best out of you, and he always gets the best out of you. And you know, in the sessions, it's intense. It's almost game related, and it's something that can be really enjoyable on and off the pitch. I think that he can demand a lot out of the boys, and I think that will show.